Hello everybody, St. Lonka and Sons Toys, and Channing's pouting because Daddy took his Nerf gun away. Anyway, we are finally opening up our Spider-Man No Way Home Green Goblin. And this is the box art. It's fairly large, as you can see. It doesn't have an open window. It's got some promotional shots on the side. And then on the back, you have some posing. It has the different options for his head sculpt, which we will talk about that. And different pictures of him with his glider. It does not come with a flight stand. We will talk about that. And just some photos of the glider. And then another promotional shot on the side. But fairly large box. But of course, it's mostly the glider that comes in it. And right here we have Green Goblin. I already swapped out his and put his hood on. It wasn't on in the package. But let's get a quick height measurement first. Let's see, inches. And he stands to the top of his head. Let's see, Daddy's about 5 3/4 inches. So he should scale well with your other SH figure arts, like Tom Holland's upgraded suit.
I love Spider-Man.
Channing's got Spider-Man. But in the packaging, he comes with an extra head sculpt, which is fairly plain. They really missed out on the head sculpt part. He should have had a maniacal, grinning, or laughing head sculpt. He does come with the hood option down. That came on him in the package. Put the hood on him, though. And then we also have, watch out, Channing. He's got his pumpkin bomb, his blade that goes on his wrist or his forearm. Then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pairs of hands. Different, like grasping hands and his pumpkin bomb holding hands. We'll get the pumpkin bomb in there here in a little bit and show you. And Channing has got Spider-Man on the glider. But let's talk about Green Goblin first. Be careful. It could fall down. As far as looks go, he has a really nice paint and detail. His aesthetics look really good. He does not swivel very good for the head. Once, you're going to break my stand, son.
He's doing that.
Yeah, be careful. But it's just another plain head sculpt. They should have given us a laughing or yelling face or something. Channing's gonna break the glider. I swear, boy. He's been gone for 2 weeks on Christmas break. But let's go over some articulate. Well, actually, let's look at him really quick. There's his pumpkin bag for his pumpkin bombs. His tattered clothing. It is a soft plastic, so it's flexible. There's a little piece on his forearm right there. He's got some little packaging or type of pouches. Then you can see he's that metallic look. Looks really good. We got some more different discolorations and stuff on here. And let's see. You can see the paint scheme. He's got some purple and brown. A lot of different colors on him. And a lot of detail and sculpt work going on as well. And it looks like he's going to articulate well also. And his belt, it is glued on, it seems, but the holsters and the pouches, they are flexible. I would be careful though not to stretch them too far, or you could cause them to break. And then this is his wrist blade. It pops on and off, so you can mount the extended one on. We'll show you that here in a little bit. So let's go over the articulation real quick. Starting with the head, we're going to pop his head off real quick, just so you know. In order to put the hood on properly, here Channing, hold that for Daddy real quick. In order to put the hood on properly, you have to actually take the neck peg out with the head in order to get it to sit down properly on the figure. And here is a good look at Willem Dafoe's head sculpt. I think they did pretty good on the likeness, but again, why not give us a yelling face or a screaming face or a maniacal laughing face? I think they really shorted us on that. That would have been a nice addition. But in order to pop the hood on and get it set properly into the figure, you want to take the neck peg out, then place the head in the hood. And here you go, Channing. Let me see, Green Goblin.
Why your leg is so loose?
I don't know.
Then it fell off.
And then you'll have to be a little careful with it. There we go. And then it popped in there. Channing's always bending stuff too far.
No, I just checked and it fell off.
I'm sure.
I didn't do a split.
Some of these you can't do splits on, boy. So let's get his leg popped back in there. Luckily, you could take it on and off. But that is how you'll want to pop the head on, or the hood with the head. And this is how we're going to display him. Now, as far as his range for his arms, they get a good T-pose. You get a good T-pose out of that. You have your bicep swivel right there. It works okay. It's a little bit limited due to the shoulder pads. The elbow joint, double jointed elbow, it looks a little funky right there. You get a good shot. But could be worse. I think with most poses, you're not really going to notice. And then the hands are on the ball pegs with the wrist that Tamashi does. And I'm sure you could get, you get your full rotation out of the shoulder. Then for the upper torso, Channing, son, really? He doesn't want to make a video. He just wants to be silly.
Pickaxe.
And then that was the back. He bends forward. That should be more than enough. Then for his legs, he can kick forward to right at 90. Hold on, son. That's the wrong foot for the wrong hole. You're getting ahead of me. Double jointed knee. That is as far as it will go due to his armor.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
His foot does not go very far forward at all. It hits in the back, right there. He does have... no, I don't like that. That is a very nasty toe hinge. That could be so much better. Then he doesn't really have much of an ankle rocker. And this figure is $165 before shipping and taxes. And that's from Big Bad Toy Store. Stop rocking the chair, son. I don't know what's up with this boy today. He's just being bad. Quit, boy. Now this foot, though, it seems like it goes down further. And that must be due to that, yeah. That's because this one has an extra, I don't know what you would call that. Just a piece of armor, I guess. This foot, though, it gets better range. The toe hinge still looks ugly, though. I do not like the way that looks. Could look a whole lot better. It has a little bit better range going forward. And this one, the ankle rocker, it works fine. You get good tilt out of that. So that's probably where you're going to get most of your range to do poses on the glider. And I'm sure once we go over the glider here in a little bit, you'll see some stuff as well. Now, as far as the splits go, that's about all you're going to get without breaking his legs off. So, I would be cautious with that. So, that's pretty much all there is to talk about Green Goblin himself. And we put him up here next to Venom, him standing straight up. Venom is much larger, and he's in a crouched pose. But as far as the glider goes, this is really cool. They should have included a flight stand, though. It comes with a peg hole in the bottom. Don't move the table, son. Keeps rotating the camera. It comes with a peg hole, so you can peg it in to a flight stand, which is what we're going to do. And it has a lot of nice details. As you can see here, the hydraulic arms. That is really cool. It's got some nice sculpt work going on and underneath. You can see his missiles right here. Nice gold paint. And where his thrusters, I guess you could say, are. And then right here as well. They look really good. And then on the top you have this nice matte purple paint. And some more gold. Or bronze, whatever you want to call it. And this silver sculpt part. This glider looks really cool. Really like the glider. And his blades are really sharp. But those are a neat feature. Yeah.
They're not that sharp.
Well, they could poke your eye out.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I know that.
So they look... I think his glider is really neat. That's probably one of the neatest things, I would say, that comes with it. Now, you keep moving the camera, son. Stop.
I didn't mean to.
Well, then get over here.
I didn't mean to.
Quit getting behind it. So, he does not come with... He does have some little holes. Don't pull on it.
Oh, is it?
There's some little holes up and under there. I don't know if... No, there's nothing under Green Goblin. So, that's kind of interesting.
But there's words.
This foothold swivels on the left. On the right, it swivels as well. So you can get it into really cool different types of poses and stances for your displays. Now let's see how well he goes into it. He fits in there pretty good. As you can see right there. Boys being boys. That's all I can say, everybody. But he fits in there very well. I'm even holding it at an angle. And he's still in there. Whoop, there he went, though, because I was shaking it. So let's get him on his flight stand. this will be, there we go. So there's Green Goblin on the flight stand on his glider. And let's get his blade out. We will swap that out, and it just pegs in. Video's a little different this time because I was trying to do it on the street scene diorama, but it's kind of limiting the areas we can go. So there's a good look at his extended arm blade. Looks really nice. You can even see, if I can get it to focus. Let me see. You see the cuts in the blade? That's a nice little added detail. And then let me pop his hand off. It's a little tight. Be careful if you have one. Always try to warm it up or heat it up so it doesn't pop loose. And I believe this is the proper hand for the Goblin bomb. Yep, we found it. So we got that there. And then get it popped in. I have to do this off camera because I don't want to break it. At some point we'll get a better setup. I know I keep saying that so many times, but there's so many cool figures that are always coming out that I want to get for Arn and the Boys collection that sometimes equipment is the last thing I get. So let's see if we can get him in a good pose. Let's see. Actually, let me pop him off the stand. It'd been nice if they would have put like some magnets or some type of hook or something else to help with the displaying. I'm going to pause it real quick so I can get him into a good stance. Okay. Well, it took a little bit, but I was able to get him on there. Like I said, if they would have included a different head sculpt with a more yelling or screaming or more Green Goblin type face, and they really should have given us his mask, even though I know it wasn't really in the actual movie, but in the beginning, it would have been awesome to see. But I think he is still awesome. I'm glad we got him, especially since we are an SHF collecting family. But is he worth the money? $165? Ouch, that hurts. I would say for most people, no, not unless you really have the money to spend. It kind of hit our wallet hard, but then again, we got Carnage, we got Venom, we've got all kinds of stuff, so we just had to have him to go with our Marvel set. So we had to have him. We had to have him. But I know Hasbro, even though I do not like Marvel Legends, we only get those for the boys to play rough with. But we're still glad we have him. Should he have been cheaper? Definitely. For the price point that he's at, you should have got a flight stand. You should have got a helmet, a masked face, and a screaming or laughing face. Those should have been included into the price and the figure. But other than that, he looks really awesome. His glider is really awesome as well. It would just really depend on your finances and whether or not you think it's worth spending the money. We did, but I know for most people, I would think he could probably be a pass if you could find something that is more affordable. But that would be it for today, everybody. Wouldn't it, Channing?
Yep. I also do have a machine gun.
Oh, yeah, you wanted to show him your Nerf machine gun. I had to take it away from him because he kept shooting it at me.
But I don't shoot.
Yep, you don't have any bullets in it. We don't shoot Nerf guns in the display room, do we? You want to say bye, Christian?
Wait.
He's playing with his Jaegers.
Look at this.
Come here. My boys.
Stop.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. We're being rough and crazy tonight, aren't we?
Yeah.
Silly boys.
McDonald's saying you stop.
Bye, everyone. Y'all take care. Have a great night. Bye. Come here.